What's good, gang? It's Imani Blaze here, and I am back with another video, schmidio. Today, this evening, this morning, whenever you're watching this video, we are going to talk about something that is long overdue. Don't know why I'm talking like this, but I'll stop in a second. Seriously though, Black women and this natural hair complex that we battle. I feel as though I am on the winning end of this battle, but every once in a while I find myself on the battlefield. And I'm just here to shed some light on it, talk about it, and maybe jog something within you that says, hey, let me really take a look at this. Like, how am I moving? The natural hair complex. I'm going to talk about it from my own standpoint. It'll cause you to look at yourself if you're about that life, and we will keep it pushing. If you hear a little tapping, that's my dog. She decides to do this every time I get on camera in the house. She wants to be a part of the show somehow, some way. If I ignore her, she does the most to try to get my attention. So if you hear tap, tap, tapping, I have wood floors, that's her bothering me, trying to get my attention. Natural hair complex. Since as long as I can remember, I have hated my hair. As long as I can remember, I tell this story any chance I get. When I was little, I used to wear t-shirts on my hair, on my head, and like pretend that I had long hair. I used to like put it up into ponytails and just like really like act as though I was Rapunzel. Looking back on that as a grown woman now, that's painful to think about. I can smile and laugh and stuff, but when you really think about it, that is painful. Imagine being a little Black girl, hating the hair that you have on your head, wearing t-shirts on your head and pretending that you are beautiful because you don't feel beautiful. That's a problem. And that is the problem that so many little girls are growing up with now, and grown women are growing in, like, what am I trying to say? This is a problem little girls are growing up with and grown women are growing into. That didn't make sense, but I hope it makes sense. Like, grown women haven't healed the thing that the little girl has been dealing with. And so they grow up into grown women who are slaves to weaves, lace fronts, protective styles, constantly manipulating their hair because they don't see themselves as beautiful just as is. And that was me since as long as I can remember. From the time I came out my mama womb, I won't say I hated my hair when I was 2 and 3 because I didn't really think to hate my hair, but I'm gonna say by age 5, it was pretty much ingrained in my head that like, your hair is not good enough. You are not beautiful. Like, you're just not. I grew up in a Caribbean family. Most of my family members have fine curly hair. And although not everybody realized the impact that they had on me when they would make little comments when I was a young girl. But now being older, breaking down my childhood, breaking down certain whys as to why I'm this way, why I do that, I'm able to see what really happened. I remember, I guess she's an aunt. I called her aunt because she was much older than me, but honestly, she's a friend of the family if we're keeping it a book. But anyway, I remember being like, I think I was like 7, and my mom sent me with her, and she put a perm in my hair. And I remember as she was putting a relaxer in my hair, she was instilling these words into me that she thought were empowering, but really they were super damaging, and basically told me, your hair as it is not beautiful. Your hair as it is not, it's not it. So she told me, like, my hair is my crown and I have to take care of it at all times, as she slapped this creamy crack into my hair and started to instill into my mind that my hair is only acceptable when I have chemicals on it, when I'm manipulating it in some way, shape, or form. And this is the message that is told to most Black girls from the time they are young, growing up. You got little girls from young getting braids in their hair, but not just braiding their hair. They're getting add-ons and extensions at 5. They going to see Braid Barbie getting their hair laid for the gods at 5 and 4. They're not growing up with this message that your hair, how it grows out your scalp, is good enough. And what's making me even speak about this is just simply because I've reached the point in my lock journey where I want to extend my retwist out even longer. Right now, I usually wait 4 to 5 weeks, and I'm wanting to go 6 to 8 weeks. And when I made the decision, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm just like, ooh, girl. I mean, we can rock the scarves. We can make it do what it do, but ooh, girl. And because I am super self-aware, because I eat, sleep, breathe healing, because I refuse to practice cognitive dissonance and nurse mental illness, when I see myself operating in any type of way that I deem toxic, I catch it in the moment and I do something about it. So when I saw myself looking in the mirror, having these thoughts like, "Ooh, girl, I don't know if we could push this out for no 6 to 8 weeks, cause this is looking wild." I said, "Looking wild, girl? This is your crown. This is beautiful. Like, this is beautiful. What, girl? Do you see yourself? Rock this shit." Make sure it's healthy, make sure it's soft, make sure it's oiled, make sure it's not damaged, and rock your shit. What are you talking about? Don't let these Instagram reels with these women with thinning locks because they retwist their hair every 2 weeks just for it to stay on point make you think that not retwisting your hair as often and you rocking your natty dreads is a problem, because it's not. So when I just spoke life into myself, looked at myself in the mirror for about 5 minutes, turned on some big tunes, danced in the mirror, we were good. We were back on goddess time. And it just made me think, like, let me come talk to my sisters, because, like, I don't know, like, if it's just a chosen thing where you just like look in the mirror one day and you're just like, I don't want to be this fake ass avatar anymore. I really want to be free. I want to be free. I want to be free of feeling like I got to wear lashes and fill in my eyebrows and do all this shit just to be deemed beautiful by society. I just want to be free. I don't know if that's a chosen thing, but I know it's my thing. And I know that I wish this type of freedom on my sisters, because I see the battle. I see my sisters sometimes going broke for a hairstyle, stressing the fuck out over a hairstyle. You are beautiful regardless of your hair texture. You are beautiful regardless of your hair length. You are beautiful. You do not have to keep putting money into this billion-dollar market that feeds off of the insecurity of Black women. And I don't want to hear that bullshit about how Black women's hair is versatile and we like to experiment. Yes, that is very true, but let's just keep it 1,001%. Most of the time, you are not being versatile when you stressing the hell out about whether or not your new wig is coming in on time. No, you are battling a mental illness called self-hate, and you have not decided to look yourself in the mirror and be real about it and do something about it. If you cannot leave the house without them lashes on, baby girl, you have a problem. I had to tell myself the same thing because I was getting into the lashes and it got to a point where I didn't feel like myself without lashes. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not me. This is me. That's mental illness. You gotta look at that shit. You gotta really pay attention. Anything in excess is not good. You have to have a balance. I'm not saying don't beat your face. I'm not saying don't lay your hair for the gods. I'm not saying don't pop out. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying be able to look at yourself in the mirror and love what you see. Genuinely. Not having to psych yourself out and say, I'm beautiful. The way I can look in the mirror and love what the fuck I see. Oh, baby. Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Ooh. My bad. I promise it's not Corona. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. But the way I can look in the mirror and love what I see, like, it brings me to tears sometimes because I remember how much I just hated what I saw when I looked in the mirror. Like, I was just like, ugh. Let me throw on some lashes. Ugh. Let me slick these edges. Ugh. Let me damage my soul some more by attaching somebody else's hair to my hair, causing spiritual warfare on my crown. Like, it's really levels to this. It's really levels to this. So before I really like start babbling, I'm gonna just let this rock. I just wanted to kind of bring awareness to the conversation. I want to like do some kind of like healing course on healing the natural hair complex. Like, these are things that I'm really about to start breaking down because I see the need for it, and I just really don't want to see another generation of little Black girls who become slaves to hair units, because it's wild to me. It's wild how my sisters pack out these damn beauty supply stores ran by these people who don't give a fuck about you, who follow you around the store, who don't trust you, who capitalize off of your insecurity. Man, fuck out of here. I also am about to have a coughing attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. I think these incense are... I love you. If you got anything out of this little babble, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff. I gotta go. I'm about to have a coughing attack.